So, greetings mga ka-spacers out there. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And welcome to this online telescope viewing of our waxing gibbous moon tonight at around 69 to 70% illumination. Pero 69% po ito mga ka-spacers. So today is November 13, 2021. At inagahan po ang aking pagla-live ngayong gabi because we have clear skies tonight. Ay naku mga ka-spacers, so napakaswerte po natin, hindi kagaya po kahapon. Hindi po ako nag-live kahapon kasi napakaulap. Sayang. Pero ngayon po, we have clear skies tonight kaya sinamantala ko ho ngayon ang aking online telescope viewing of our waxing gibbous moon at around 69% illumination. Ayan po, so namnamin po natin ang ganda ng ating buwan ngayong gabi. And I am using here my Vixen refracting telescope. Kaya pasensya na po kayo, medyo shaky lang yung pagpihit ko ng mga slow motion knobs kasi medyo squeaky. Pero nilagyan ko na po ng WD-40 yan. Okay, so ang ganda po ng ating skies ngayong gabi and talagang napakaganda po ng buwan at 69% illumination. So this is the waxing gibbous moon. Ayan po, so marami pong salamat at samahan niyo po ako ngayong gabi. And mamaya after this online telescope viewing, I will be conducting an online lecture. Ito po yung ginagawa ko po na inumpisahan ko actually last Saturday. Ito po yung Strange New Worlds and about the planets of the solar system. So mamaya po I'll be featuring Venus and Mars. So samahan niyo po ako. Huwag po kayong aalis. Mamaya after this online telescope viewing, itutuloy pa rin po natin ang pag-aaral ng astronomiya through that show called Strange New Worlds. Ako po yung nagko-conduct ng online lecture doon about Venus and Mars. Ayan po, maraming salamat Miss Jerly Gesite de los Reyes. And si Ma, maraming salamat po. Thank you po for watching our online telescope viewing of the waxing gibbous moon. So sana ma'am, clear skies po kayo dyan. I think taga ano po kayo? I don't know kung taga Visayas or marami pong salamat ma'am at ako'y nagagalak at tumataba ang puso ko pag nanonood po kayo. Yan, maraming salamat po. And please like and share itong online telescope viewing natin mga ka-spacers so that we could reach more students, we could reach more people para ma-inspire naman sila to love the sciences, especially astronomy. Ayan, si Ma'am Marites Sotelo ulit. Naku, maraming salamat po. Talagang ka-spacer na po kayo together with Miss Jerly de los Reyes. Alright, so thank you po ma'am. And tutok lang po kayo at mamaya po after this online telescope viewing of our waxing gibbous moon, we will be conducting an online lecture po entitled Strange New Worlds. Ayan po, ito po yung magnified image of the moon and gusto ko lang pong i-point itong very fascinating lunar feature called Montes Apenninus. Ayan po, nakikita niyo po yung Montes Apenninus na yan. That is actually a mountain range mga ka-spacers. Ayan po. So that is a rugged mountain range on the northern part of the moon's near side. Ayan po, kitang-kita po sa ating telescope. Now, that is named after the Apennine Mountains in Italy, with their formation dating back about 3.9 billion years. Wow! Montes Apenninus are still relatively young. Ano pa yan? And talagang kitang-kita yan. Umpisa ng mga waxing gibbous moon. Ayan po. So that is Montes Apenninus. Fascinating po, di ba? Alright, so my telescope now is pointing at the Montes Apenninus mountain range. And you could see there lots of craters. Alright, yan. So yung mga bright areas of the moon are lunar highlands and impact craters. Ayan, medyo shaky lang po yung aking pagpihit ng mga slow motion knobs ng aking reflecting telescope. Hindi kasi po ko sanay na dalawa po yung pinipihit ko, yung x-axis and y-axis. Mas sanay talaga ako sa reflecting with an equatorial mount. Okay, so ayan po yung again, ayan, I'm now pointing at the Montes Apenninus mountain range. Ayan po. So, yung mountain range na yan is in the northern part of the moon's near side, and that mountain range was named after the Apennine Mountains in Italy. Okay, and the formation of the Montes Apenninus mountain range can be dated back at 3.9 billion years. Yan po, and you can see those dark areas of the moon. Those dark areas are lunar plains. So ang tawag dyan po ay Maria. Okay, and that's caused by the flow of lava when the moon was still volcanic. And yung dark colored area na yan ng moon, or yung Marias, they're made of a dense rock called basalt. Pero yung lunar soil po is called regolith. Okay, so kaya dark colored yan kasi yung high density basalt rock of the moon. Yan, that makes the Marias or yung mga dark patches na yan. And the light areas of the moon are lunar highlands and impact craters. Okay, so ayan po yung ating magnified image. So sana nagustuhan niyo po yan. And ayan, maraming salamat kay Miss Gwyneth Ragay. Again, marami pong salamat ma'am. Thank you for watching our live stream, this online telescope viewing. And sa mga nanonood po ngayon, please like and share this online telescope viewing so that we could reach more students, we could reach more people, so that they would be inspired to love the sciences, especially astronomy. Okay po, so para hindi naman po masayang yung ating pag-aaral ng buwan, I'll be giving you some moon facts. So again, since the moon has no atmosphere, the temperature ranges between 100 degrees Celsius to negative 170 degrees kasi ang atmosphere po is a way to regulate temperature. Nandiyan po yung atmosphere to regulate temperature, kagaya po dito sa Earth. And because the moon has no atmosphere, there is no way to regulate the temperature on the lunar surface. And na-experience po yan ng mga astronauts. So pag nakaharap sila sa araw, talagang napakainit, pero yung shadow nila ay napakalamig. Okay. And the moon's gravity is 1/6 as strong as the Earth. Kaya yung mga paglakad ng mga astronauts, we have seen some video clips of astronauts walking on the lunar surface, medyo kangaroo hops po yung ginagawa nila. Because the moon's gravity is 1/6 as strong as the Earth. So less po yung gravitational pull ng moon. And nakikita niyo po in our telescope na marami talagang craters. Now, those craters are formed from impacts of meteoroids and rocks from space. And again, yung mga dark patches na nakikita nyo on the lunar surface, those are lunar plains, yung mga flat areas po yun ng buwan. And it's made of rock, dark rock called basalt. Pero yung soil po that is powdery, yan po yung tinatawag na regolith. Okay po. So, ayan po yung ating lunar image tonight. And sana nagugustuhan niyo po yan. Okay, so shout out kay Mr. Leonardo Acosta. Ayan po, so good evening daw Professor Jun and to all the viewers. So ayan sir. And as you requested, yan, nagbibigay po tayo ng mga moon facts. Yan, para dagdag kaalaman sa ating mga students. And siguro mas maganda pag medyo na siya, yung moon at 80% or pag full moon, mag-identify po tayo ng mga lunar landing sites. Okay. So ayan po yung ating buwan tonight. Alright. Okay, so kung meron kayong mga tanong about the moon and kung gusto nyo po magpa-shoutout, just type in your questions or your comments or yung mga pa-shoutout nyo po in our comment section below. So wag po kayong mahiya mga ka-spacers, and gustong-gusto po namin na masagot po yung mga inyong mga katanungan. Okay, so marami pong salamat, and again shoutout po sa mga nanonood po ngayon. Kay Miss Jerly Gesite de los Reyes, kay Miss Marites Sotelo, kay Miss Gwyneth Ragay, kay Mr. Leonardo Acosta, and sa mga officers ko and crew of the BEDAN Society of Young Astronomers, headed by Miss Angeline Kilang. Okay, and sa mga astronomy enthusiasts ngayon, siguro nagaganit na rin po sila or they are taking pictures of the moon. Alright, so maraming salamat, and tangkilikin po din natin yung mga yung mga ginagawa nila na pagkukuha ng mga pictures of the moon and pinopost po nila sa Facebook. Alright, and some facts again about the moon, mga ka-spacers. So did you know that the distance of the moon and from the earth, kasyang-kasya po yung mga planets po dyan. So all the planets can fit in that distance between the moon and the earth. Yan, so Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And may konti pang space po. So, ganyan po kalayo ang ating buwan. In fact, the Apollo spacecraft took about 4 days just to reach the moon. Okay, ayan po. Alright, so and again, the moon has no atmosphere. There's no way for it to regulate its temperature. So yung if you are an astronaut and if you are facing the sun, talagang mainit. Temperature can range from about 100 degrees Celsius. Then yung shadow naman, it can plummet down to as low as 170 degrees Celsius. So ganyan po yung temperature range ng buwan, because again, there is no way to regulate the temperature on the lunar surface kasi po walang atmosphere. And since walang atmosphere, there's no sound transmission on the moon. Kaya po pag may napanood kayong pelikula na sa buwan po sila at may pumutok, rinig nyo, imposible po yun. There's no sound transmission on the moon. Okay po, and ito na naman, this is the magnified image of the moon. Nakikita nyo po, and I am pointing my telescope towards Montes Apenninus. Ayan po. So this is the Montes Apenninus mountain range, mga ka-spacers. So the Montes Apenninus mountain range is a rugged mountain range on the northern part of the moon. And this mountain range was named after the Apennine Mountains in Italy. And the formation of the Montes Apenninus mountain range can be dated back about 3.9 billion years. So matagal na rin po yan, pero the mountain range is still and hindi po nagbabago, still young. Ganyan pa rin po yung itsura ng Montes Apenninus mountain range after all this time. Okay, so di ba po napakaganda, kitang-kita po sa ating telescope itong Montes Apenninus mountain range. Sayang po, hindi pa kita yung Copernicus crater. Siguro bukas kung clear po yung skies ulit, baka makita na po natin yung Copernicus crater, which is one of the largest craters on the lunar surface. Yan, and makikita nyo po isang damakmak na craters sa moon. And those craters were actually formed from impacts of meteoroids and rocks from space. And since the moon has no atmosphere, there's no way to slow down those meteoroids and rocks, kaya salpok sila sa lunar surface, creating those magnificent craters. Okay, and again, I am pointing my telescope towards Montes Apenninus. Fascinating indeed. Kung napafascinate po kayo, please type in your comment in our comment section. Yan, and I am moving my telescope sa mga dark areas na yan, Those dark areas are flat areas or lunar plains. Ang tawag po dyan ay Marias. Okay, the Marias are large, roughly circular dark areas caused by the flow of lava when the moon was still volcanic. Kaya lang di ba, ang moon ngayon is a dead rock in space. And the lunar plains, they're made of rocky material, dense material called basalt. Yan. Pero yung soil mismo, yung inapakan ng mga Apollo astronauts, which is powdery, yan pinatawag natin na regolith. Okay, but in general, yung mga dark areas, yung mga lunar plains na yan or Marias, they're made of rock called basalt. Alright, so ayan po yung ating magnified image of the moon. So sana nagustuhan niyo po yan. Okay. Ay, si Miss De Los Reyes pala from Pulilan, Bulacan. Wow, nakakaabot pala tayo sa Bulacan. Ayan, so maraming salamat Ma'am De Los Reyes. Ayan, sana pag safe na po at wala na itong COVID-19, pwede na tayong lumabas ng bahay. Sana mamit ko din po kayo. Okay, and si Ma'am Marites, I think taga Santa Lucia High School. Ayan, si Ma'am Sotelo. Para makadalaw din po kayo sa San Beda. Ayan, gusto ko din po kayong mamit. Alright, so maraming salamat and sana satisfied si Mr. Leonard Acosta. Ayan, nagbibigay po tayo ng mga moon facts. And siguro bago mag full moon, mag-identify tayo ng mga lunar landing sites. So again mga ka-spacers, so if you have any comments or questions, or kung gusto niyo magpa-shoutout, please type in your comments, your reactions. Yan po, in our comment section below. Okay, ayan po. Alright, so marami pong salamat sa mga nakatutok po ngayon and later po, after this online telescope viewing, ipapalabas ko po yung aking online lecture entitled Strange New Worlds. Ito po yung lecture about the planets of the solar system. And for tonight, we will be featuring Venus and Mars. Ayan po. So, ayan, tutok po kayo. Huwag po kayong aalis at samahan niyo po ako hanggang mamaya, hanggang sa matapos yung Strange New Worlds. And you will be fascinated about Mars. Kasi Mars is a pretty good candidate for the existence of life outside planet Earth. Okay, pero bago tayo makapag-colonize ng Mars, bago tayo talaga makapunta sa Mars, we need first to colonize the Moon. Ayan, so the Moon is said to be the gateway to Mars and beyond. Ayan, so dito sa buwan, dito gagawin i-assemble yung spacecraft that will venture to Mars. Okay, so importante po yung ating buwan. The Moon is said to be the gateway to Mars and beyond. Ano daw po yung name, sabi ni Sir Leonard Acosta? Ano po yung name ng moon ng Earth? So Luna po, ayan po yung tawag Luna. Yung Earth po, kasi kung mapapansin po ninyo, di ba lahat ng mga planeta, they were named after Roman gods. So ang Earth naman natin, ang tawag dyan ay Gaia. Okay, G-A-I-A, Gaia. Ang moon naman po natin is Luna. Ayan. Okay po. Ayan. So, yes, sana may natutunan po kayo. And di ba pag full moon, may legend pag full moon, parang nagiging loko-loko yung mga tao. Nagiging crazy sila pag full moon. Kaya ang tawag dyan ay lunatic. Okay. So, ayan po. Luna po. Luna. Kaya may mga apelyido na Luna dyan. Mga ka-spacers, if your surname is Luna, mag-comment po kayo. Type in your name dito po sa ating comment section if your surname is Luna. Ayan. May estudyante mo. Ang surname niya is Luna. Okay po. So marami pong salamat Sir Leonard Acosta sa tanong na yan. Okay, so the moon is called Luna. Yun ang talagang name niya. Ang Earth naman natin, ang tawag ay Gaia. Okay? Kasi unusual dito ko kasi lahat ng mga planeta were named after Roman gods. Okay, pero saan na tayo sa pangalang Earth. Alright, so yan ang ginagamit natin na name, Earth. Alright, so thank you sa mga nanonood po sa atin ngayon, mga ka-spacers. So marami pong salamat at samahan niyo po ako. Join me in this online telescope viewing of the waxing gibbous moon at about 69% illumination. So inagahan ko po ngayon kasi baka mamaya manganib na naman po yung kalangitan, maging maulap. Kasi kagabi po, kahapon, maulap po. Talagang dismayado ako kahapon. Nakahanda na yung telescope ko. Pero wala, we are at the mercy of the clouds. Pero ngayon po, talagang clear na clear ang skies. And napakalinaw ng ating lunar image tonight. Okay, so mamaya in a few minutes, imamagnify pa ho natin yung buwan for the last time. And I will be pointing my telescope again towards Jupiter para makita nyo po yung arrangement ng mga Galilean moons today, November 13, 2021. And I am featuring right now, mga ka-spacers, the mountain range that is very visible in our image, and it's called Montes Apenninus. Okay. Alright, so ayan na po. We are now magnifying the image of the moon, and right now I am pointing my telescope towards Montes Apenninus. Wow! Ang galing po, mga ka-spacers. And that's Montes Apenninus mountain range. And Montes Apenninus again is a rugged mountain range on the northern part of the moon. And this mountain range was named after the Apennine Mountains in Italy. Ayan po, so napakalinaw po. Ako ay namamangha pag nakikita ko yan sa telescope. Ayan, tumutulo ang aking laway pag nakikita ko yan talaga. Hindi po ako nagsasawa kahit ilang beses ko na yan po nakita. Alright, so if you're fascinated, mga ka-spacers, just type in your comment down below. Ayan po. Alright, so that's Montes Apenninus mountain range. Okay, medyo shaky lang yung aking pagpihit ng slow motion knobs kasi gumagamit po ako ng isang refracting telescope with an altizimutal mount. Talagang sanay na sanay ako pag equatorial mount kasi isa lang po yung pinipihit doon. Okay, that's the right ascension knob. Ito dalawa, yung x-axis and y-axis niya. So medyo I have to really get used to it. Ayan, as you could see also, yun yung mga craters na yan. Those craters were formed from impacts of meteoroids and rocks from space. Again, because the moon has no atmosphere, so any objects in space can just slam on the lunar surface, creating those magnificent craters. And nakikita niyo po yung mga dark areas, yung mga dark patches na yan. Those are lunar plains. Mga patag po yan ng buwan. And those dark areas were caused by the flow of lava when the moon was still volcanic. Ayan po. And nasa gitna po yung Sea of Tranquility. Yan ang tawag po ay Sea or Marias kasi nung unang panahon, yung mga early sailors natin, akala nila those are bodies of water. Kaya pinangalanan niya ng Marias or seas. Pero walang yan po hindi po yan bodies of water. Those are lunar plains, mga flat areas po yan ng buwan. And yan yung Sea of Tranquility, dyan po naglanding yung Apollo 11. Okay, and my telescope again is pointing at Montes Apenninus. Ito talaga nakaka-amaze. Ayan, wala akong words to describe it. Talaga na-amaze lang ako. Okay, so that's the magnified image of the moon. So sana nagustuhan niyo po yan. Alright, and again, please like and share this online telescope viewing so that we could reach more students because we are bringing the telescope to you, mga ka-spacers. And that is our advocacy here in the BEDAN Society of Young Astronomers. We want to bring the telescope to you. Ayan po, kahit in this online setting. Kasi ginagawa na namin yan before, nung pre-COVID days. So wala pang COVID doon, we conduct a public telescope viewings sa parks, sa mga malls. Ayan, and talagang dinudumog po kami ng mga tao just to see the moon and the planets. Kaya lang baka hindi pa ho pwede dahil nga sa banta ng COVID-19, though nasa alert level 2 na tayo, ayoko pa ho maging kampante. Ayoko po mag-start ng yung super spreader event sa online sa telescope viewing. Kaya ginagawa ko munang online. Okay, so ganun din po naman yan. And yan, namnamin po natin ang ganda ng ating buwan ngayong gabi. So please like and share itong ating online telescope viewing so that we could reach more students, we could reach more people so that they would be inspired kasi napakaganda ng buwan ngayon. And di ba po, pag tumitingin po tayo sa buwan, nakapagbibigay po to ng relaxation. Di ba ho? Kung ako nga, nare-relax po ako pag tumitingin po ako sa buwan. At nakakapag-isip ako ng kung ano-anong bagay. Ayan po, at talagang nakakamangha talaga yung buwan. Nung talagang bata pa ako, talagang manghang-mangha na po ako sa buwan. Nung bata po ako, umakit pa ako sa bubong, dala ko yung aking unang banig at hihiga lang po ako sa bubong. And most of the time, pinapagalitan po ako ng aking mga magulang at nasisira na daw yung yero ng bubong kasi madalas po ako doon. And nung nagkatrabaho po ako, nakabili po ako ng isang maliit na telescope at doon po nagsimula yung aking journey sa astronomy with the use of the telescope. Okay, so in a few minutes po, I will be pointing my telescope towards Jupiter para makita nyo din po kung ano yung arrangement ng mga Galilean moons tonight. Okay, so ayan po yung ating online telescope viewing of the waxing gibbous moon at 69% illumination. So today mga ka-spacers is November 13, 2021. Alright, and again po, I am using a Vixen refracting telescope. Ayan, and yung eyepiece na ginagamit ko is a 15mm Plossil eyepiece. Okay, with a cellphone adapter para makita nyo at mapicturean po natin yung buwan. Okay, yung aking cellphone konektado po yan sa laptop. Ginagawa ko siyang parang webcam so that you could see our moon live. We are now live mga ka-spacers from Las Piñas. So kung kayo po ay taga Las Piñas, shout out po sa inyo. Type in our comment section kung talagang kung taga Las Piñas po kayo. Ayan, gusto kong malaman kung may mga nanonood po sa atin na taga Las Piñas because we are live here in Las Piñas. Okay po. Ayan po, so that is our waxing gibbous moon tonight. Alright, so and in a few minutes po, I will be pointing my telescope towards the mighty Jupiter and with the Galilean moons. Okay, so again, shout out sa mga officers and crew of the BEDAN Society of Young Astronomers and lahat ng mga ka-spacers out there po. Maraming salamat yung mga ka-spacers na loyal po sa ginagawa ko po. Maraming salamat. At sinasamahan niyo po ako ngayong gabi. Like si Miss Jerly de los Reyes, sila Marites Sotelo, and sila Miss Gwyneth Ragay. Naku, maraming salamat po at sinasamahan niyo po ako ngayong gabi. And mamaya po, wag niyo po akong iwanan because right after this online telescope viewing, I will be streaming my online lecture entitled Strange New Worlds featuring the planets Neptune, Venus and Mars. Ayan po. Neptune, matagal po yan. Okay, so tonight I will be featuring Venus and Mars. Especially Mars, very interesting po yung planet Mars. And yan, kasi Mars is a candidate for the existence of life outside planet Earth. Okay po, so ayan po yung ating waxing gibbous moon tonight. Alright. Okay. May taga Las Piñas. So, LB Cajigal. Alright. So, maraming salamat, Madam LB Cajigal, watching from Las Piñas. Ayan. So, kung taga Las Piñas po kayo, edi type in our comment section below. Okay. And maraming salamat din po sa mga nanonood po ngayon. Sana nagugustuhan niyo po yung ating waxing gibbous moon tonight. We have clear skies tonight po, mga ka-spacers. Napakalinaw po ng sky. Okay, so ito po, we are viewing again the magnified image of the moon. Alright, so ayan po, baka makita niyo po yung mga details ng lunar surface. Alright, so what we have here again is Montes Apenninus mountain range. Ayan po. So that's a rugged mountain range in the northern part of the moon, and that mountain range was named after the Apennine Mountains in Italy. Okay, so di ba ang ganda po? Wow! Mga bundok po yan, and nakita po yan ni Galileo. There are mountains on the moon. Akala kasi noon ng mga tao smooth yung surface ng buwan, parang crystal ball. But when Galileo pointed his telescope towards the moon, ayan, Galileo saw mountains like ito, itong Montes Apenninus. Galileo saw those craters. So hindi daw smooth yung buwan. Okay, ayan, that's Montes Apenninus. Fantastic. And may crater dito, kita pa yung shadow sa loob. Okay, and siguro tomorrow, kung papala rin tayo at clear pa yung skies bukas, yan, we will do this again, and I will be pointing my telescope towards the Copernicus crater. Ayan, you could see lots of craters. And ayun, parang kumukulo yun. Ayan yung yung atmosphere natin. So may mga parang interference sa ating atmosphere. Ayan, okay. So those are the craters. Yung mga bright areas na yan, those are lunar highlands and impact craters. Ayan, diba? So nakakamanga talagang kung ako isaswertehin lang talagang gusto kong pumunta sa buwan. Gusto kong bumisita dyan sa buwan. Alright, and you could see those dark patches. Those dark patches are called Marias or seas, kasi yung mga sinaunang sailors, they thought those dark patches were bodies of water, kaya pinangalan niyang Marias, like the Sea of Tranquility. Ayan, ginigit na ko po yung Sea of Tranquility kung saan naglanding yung Apollo 11. Ayan po, and wow, magnificent craters, di ba ho? Ay, nakakatulo ng laway, nakakamangha talaga mga ka-spacers itong ating lunar image tonight, at napakalinaw po. Naku, sana wag nang takpan ko ng mga ulap. Yan, pasensya na po kayo at medyo shaky lang yung pagpihit ko ng slow motion knobs. Yan, medyo mahigpit. Yan, ayusin ko na lang yan bukas ng umaga. Alright, so ayan po, ayan na naman yung Montes Apenninus mountain range. Talagang para tayong nasa loob ng Apollo spacecraft orbiting the moon, di ba ho? Wow, fantastic talaga. Magnificent. Okay. Ayan po yung ating lunar image tonight. Ayan po, so please like and share itong ating online telescope viewing so that we could reach more people, lalong-lalo na po yung mga estudyante, so that they would be inspired to love the sciences, especially astronomy. And again, we are live and alive dito po sa Las Piñas. So, taga Las Piñas po kayo, please type in our comment section below. Ayan, sabihin niyo po, ako po ay taga Las Piñas. Pero shout out sa lahat ng mga nanonood po ngayon sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And share po natin to sa ating mga estudyante. Kung kayo po ay isang guro or isang educator, like share this online telescope viewing. Yan, para makita nyo po ang ganda ng ating waxing gibbous moon at 69% illumination tonight. So today is November 13, 2021. And in a few minutes, we will be pointing the telescope towards the mighty Jupiter with its Galilean moons. Para makita po natin yung arrangement ng mga Galilean moons tonight. Kasi nagbabago po yung arrangement ng mga Galilean moons. Yung nakita po yan ni Galileo. So, naisip